Alright, I'm hanging out underneath my new project. This is a Farmall Super A. It's worth noting, I thought the tires had run loose, and they in fact have because of that. But these holes have been completely wallered out. So I'm guessing I'm going to need a new wheel dish, axle bearing for the seal. Yeah, there's a few leaks going on here. I'm hoping I don't have to split it. I'm not sure how much engagement the clutch has at this point. Much the same over on this side. A lot of leaking going on. Let's see here. Oh yeah, oil pan. Apparently someone didn't think that this would be an issue and beat the crap out of the bottom of the oil pan. So let me slowly make my way out from underneath the old gal. She had a decent amount of abuse, and I've already gotten some Freol in my eyes in the process of trying to spray to loosen things up. Pulling. I don't know if I can. There's an insert here. I don't know if I can use that to hook onto the rear PTO or not. If so, that would save me a couple $100 or about $150, I guess. That I could put toward new tires. If I was a competent welder, I could probably weld that up and then re-drill it, but I'm not. Maybe I can find someone that is. That'd probably save me, again, a couple $100. Now this light, I don't know if this is the switch to turn it on. I got movement. Yeah. Wire's been ripped off on it. I will eventually get to it, and I may put a dedicated ground on it just to make life easier. You'll notice that there's a ratchet strap holding the lifts up. That is because governor is messed up, and it has one speed at this point in time that's wide open. I'm assuming I can get a little bit more adjustment out of the seat because I'm not entirely short. That'll give me a little bit more room. I am missing a bolt for the wheel weight. Need to try to get that loosened up. Good stuff right here. I'd love to be able to get a temperature gauge put on here. I don't know if the oil gauge works or not. I've only had this running for a few seconds. I know the headlights work because when it was delivered, I left the headlights on. I got distracted. Tornado warnings and watches started popping up in the area. Front tires, completely shot. Before I do anything, I'm going to, well, once I get it running, the first thing I'm going to replace will be tires. I make it, and I need to address that wheel dish on the rear wheel. I can't have it flopping around like that. You will notice front headlights have had a dedicated ground set up. One wire alternator. I believe this is a Carter carb. It's seen its better days, needs to be taken apart, clean. I don't know if I don't think that's actual gas, but that will wait until after I get the governor rebuilt because I want to use that as a set point, a fixed point, if you will, because I know it will run as is, even though it's wide open. So you can see the telltale signs of some abuse. Really need a new muffler put on. At some point I can get that fixed. You will notice also the oil cap is pretty well boogered up. The breather tube is halfway collapsed and got a giant hole in it. I think that's right there. You'll also notice a little bit of drippage from the sediment bowl. That's going to get, I got an O-ring set up for it. I'll take care of that. Move around to the operator's platform. I'm getting ready to pull the battery. Touch control temperature gauge shot. I'm assuming the amp gauge will work. And you'll notice also the steering wheel. It's a little bit foobarred up as well. What I believe has happened at some point in time, as you can see, this is pretty well boogered up and some pretty good ripples in it. I'm betting, pardon all the crap in the background, something has fallen right through here. And it would have come, I'm betting this way because of the way this was pushed over this way. And the more damage to the head seems to be right here. Also, it's worth noting that's a lot of weld. So this has been snapped off at some point in time. And it's still a little loose. I don't know how I'm going to be tightening that up. Ah, that's why it's loose. Weld cracked. So there's nothing holding the steering wheel in place at this point. So at some point I'm going to have to figure out how to get this panel off to get this welded. I don't know how I'm going to do that because I'm not much of a welder. Yeah, aside from a few little things like that, I think I know some people who can weld, and maybe I can sweet talk them into bailing me out. That's the hope, at least. But yeah, what I'm going to be putting on here is going to be a Mott D9 flail mower. I may put the cultivators on again at some point in time, but right now, flail mower it is. That's the walk around of the new project. One of these is actually need to finish a project. Oh well, later.